Helena is a 20-year-old astronaut who has lived almost her entire life in a spaceship named Orbiter 9. Due to factors like overpopulation, global warming, and a toxic environment, one day, Helena is alarmed when the spaceship's alarm starts blaring, as it is the first time she has experienced such an event. She immediately rushes to the control room to investigate and discovers that a shuttle has docked with her spaceship, to her astonishment and joy. An engineer named Alex enters through the door. Alex introduces himself and begins examining the oxygen system. Helena can't help but be captivated by him, possibly because she has never seen someone her age before. After a few hours of repair work, Helena invites Alex to join her for dinner, which he accepts. During dinner, Helena asks many questions, but for some reason, Alex seems distant and cold. He mentions that he needs to finish his work and return to his outpost the next day. Alex successfully repairs the oxygen system and prepares to leave that night while he is sleeping. Helena quietly enters his room and climbs on top of him. Startled, Alex wakes up and asks her to get down. However, Helena, who has been alone her entire life, mentions that it might be another 20 years before she sees someone again. She then kisses him slowly, and the two end up having a physical relationship. The following morning, Alex packs his belongings and leaves without bidding Helena a proper goodbye. As he departs the spaceship, he enters a strange hallway and makes his way upstairs. To his surprise, he emerges from what appears to be a bunker located in the middle of the woods. Here it is revealed that Orbiter 9 is not a spaceship, but rather an elaborate simulation staged on Earth. In the next scene, Alex gets into his truck and drives through the woods, which turn out to be a top-secret facility. There are several other bunkers similar to Helena's, and the entire operation is known as Project Orbiter. It becomes clear that this is a Truman Show-like experiment. Alex reaches the heavily guarded entrance and heads to the base of operations, where he meets the project manager, Hugo. Hugo shows Alex some statistics on his tablet, indicating that there are in fact 10 orbiters. He claims that progress is good, and if everything continues at the same pace, the real launch to Celeste may happen in the next 20 years. One night, Alex meets with his therapist, Sylvia, who conducts sessions using a highly futuristic screen that distorts their voices and hides their identities. Concerned about his safety, Alex confides in Sylvia about the specifics of his job and his guilt regarding the test subjects. As days pass, Alex becomes increasingly paranoid. He obsessively watches videos and live feeds of Helena, unable to shake her from his mind. Finally, he decides to risk everything and heads to the facility in his car. Meanwhile, inside Orbiter 9, Helena undergoes her regular health checkup when the alarm starts blaring once again. She is surprised since her spaceship is far from any outpost. The entrance door opens and Alex, casually dressed, emerges. He informs her that they are not in a spaceship and urges her to escape. Initially froze, chosen with fear and disbelief. Helena eventually agrees to go with him, partly due to her crush on Alex. To prove his point, Alex reveals a hidden camera and a microchip planted inside Helena to track her vital signs. He assures her that he is doing this for her safety. Together, they exit Orbiter 9. As Helena steps out of the bunker, she is momentarily dazed, experiencing sunlight and natural air. For the first time, Alex hides her inside his truck and manages to pass her through the entrance checkpoint. He takes her to a hill where he reveals the truth about the orbital program and how it came into existence. The program was designed to acclimate humans to space, ensuring a successful launch to Celeste in the coming years. He also reveals that Helen, his parents, are still alive, but refuses her request to meet them, as they are also part of the project. They reach Alex's home, where Helena is surprised to see normal household equipment. She experiences rain for the first time and becomes delighted the next day. Alex meets Sylvia and confides in her about his actions, concerned for his safety. Sylvia reveals her true identity and promises to help him if needed. Alex takes Helena to various places in the city, showing her new experiences and buying her different meals. The following morning, Alex leads Helena to his private office, where he monitors the orbiters and tracks their progress, troubled by the invasion of privacy. Helena questions how he could be involved in such an inhumane act, but Alex explains that it's for the betterment of humanity. He believes that the data and statistics gained from the orbital program will help send a real spaceship to Celeste flawlessly. In the next scene, Alex takes Helena and introduces her to his friends, including Dr. Xiao, a well-known physician. However, when Helena's hometown is mentioned, Alex diverts the conversation to keep her identity a secret at any cost. During a visit to Dr. Xiao, he notices rashes on Helena's back and suspects her connection to the orbital program. Alex reveals the truth to Xiao and requests his help. Xiao agrees to keep their secret and sends Helena for a thorough checkup later that evening. While Alex is away, Helena discovers a shocking truth. She finds out that she is not an offspring, but a clone devastated by this revelation and Alex's deception. Helena gathers her belongings and sets out to find her surrogate parents using the address she found in Alex's files. Meanwhile, Alex returns home and realizes that Helena has learned the truth about her genetics. He is visibly upset but unable to locate her. Helena confronts her surrogate parents, expressing her anger and disappointment at being abandoned. The mother, displaying care, reveals that although Helena is a clone, she possesses genetic traits from people of different centuries, making her exceptionally healthy. However, Helena's father attempts to restrain her and contacts Hugo. Surprisingly, the mother incapacitates him and helps Helena escape. A few hours later, Helena reunites with Alex and confronts him about his lies. Alex apologizes and embraces her. Their troubles are far from over. As Hugo learns about the escape and reports the situation to Catherine, the chief benefactor of the orbital project, Catherine is furious about Helena's escape and orders Hugo to find and eliminate her. Alex takes Helena to Sylvia's place seeking shelter. Sylvia sympathizes with their situation and agrees to help. However, when Hugo and his men arrive, Sylvia is killed while trying to protect the couple in a desperate attempt to flee Alex. And Helena manage to stay ahead of their pursuers, but they eventually reach a dead end with no other choice. Alex proposes jumping to another terrace, but Helena freezes in fear and is captured by Hugo and his men. Alex can only watch as they take her away, devastated by Helena's capture. Alex visits Xiao, who has also been assaulted by Hugo. Xiao expresses concern for Alex and reveals that the test results on Helena are out. Helena's inability to adapt to the outside environment means she will have to return to Orbiter 9 immediately. Alex formulates a plan and proposes a deal to Hugo. He informs Hugo that Helena is pregnant with his child, a child that could be crucial to their project. Alex suggests that Helena be readmitted to the orbiter program alongside him, so they can raise their child in that environment, ultimately creating the perfect astronaut. Surprisingly, Hugo agrees, and in the final scene, Alex and Helena are allowed back into Orbiter 9. 20 years have passed outside, died, and an aged Hugo awaits the emergence of a girl from her bunker, presumably Alex and Helena's daughter. The girl smiles, then looks up into the sky.